characters.
I'm glad I
in our own right.
I'm glad I could say
maybe
that.
not quite like that, but.
Well, I could say that I'm happy I've met all the people I've met in my life because they have been completely different. I don't think I've met anyone that's been like anyone else.
I don't know anybody that can handle knowing the people.
I know.
I know. That's why we stay friends for so long, because like they don't interact like quite like we do in some way or
For
another.
every like 10 new people, only one of them stays, or one of them still keeps contact, kind of thing, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know.
See, I've always it's really weird. Literally my whole life has been just almost knowing everyone that I know now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Being
even
so close.
not even just not like you and Lynn and stuff like that. Like people that I work with at certain places, I've known someone that they've known, or people that we've done jobs for. It's like, it's so. I mean, literally, it is a small world. But when I think about the past, the people I went to school with at the same time. I mean, we all went to the same elementary school for a couple of years.
And we didn't even know.
Exactly. Sitting out here makes me think of disking.
Yeah.
The elusive disking.
It's so counterintuitive. It's like one day at a time, but hurry up and grow up and, think, become an adult, but enjoy your childhood.
It deals with the whole point I was making before that pisses me off about the word now, or the idea of now, because it's never really there. It's gone before you're even conscious of the fact that you had it. I mean, there's only now in this really broad sense.
I'm like so paralyzed thinking about the future that I can't live in the moment. Like there's so many things that terrify me about what I'm going to do, and I get so wrapped up in that I can't even do anything right now.
I don't know, especially when I graduated college, it was like, here's what you do. You go to high school, check. Go to college, get degree, check. Get job, check. And I stopped and looked around and I was just like, what the fuck do I do now? I needed a cheat sheet. I needed someone to tell me what to do because I was just told what to do. I don't know, I guess I just felt like I had to figure it all out and be prepared for the future. The thing in the end, though, is it just happened, Our lives just happen.
Do this, never gonna do that. But I just keep thinking, how am I gonna handle it when I'm finally on the podium answering some sort of intense bureaucratic question in front of the Associated Press? I'm not gonna handle it because I'm never gonna be there. I'm never going to do most of all the scenarios that literature and film and friends and word of mouth and the entirety of human history channeled through the medium of art has brought us. I'm not going to experience the tip of the iceberg.
But can I tell you something, man? Yeah, that brings me to a point. It brings me to something I've thought about for a long time, and I still think that to some degree, the technology and where we're at with technology and where we'll be in 10 or 20 years with technology will allow some of that. I mean, right now you can see pictures and videos of all these places and read about what other people's experiences are like.
I see where you're going.
Don't you think that in our lifetimes they'll be able to replicate that? Maybe not entirely, maybe not fully, but enough so that you'll really get a taste of what these different lifestyles and things and places are like?
Like right now we just have really weird, blocky, polygonal looking virtual reality with a big, stupid, weighty headset that's totally not interactive.
Exactly.
I mean, in like 3,000 or 4,000 years, that might stop looking like shit and start being really immersive.
Oh, in 3,000 or 4,000 years, I imagine they'll have the holodeck like in Star Trek. And in 30 or 40 years, there might be the ability to sit down in a room and project images and smells and sounds enough to really immerse you into something with, barely any work of the imagination. You can be there, feel like you're there, or feel like you're someone else even,
That's funny. This fishing simulation has been really realistic.
Indeed.